It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Joey Votto. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Underway this afternoon as the first pitch of the game is hit in the air to left field. Swanson is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
Fouled away. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Fried has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 33.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Castellanos stands at first with one out. And he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out, this guy could get better really fast.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
2 out, nobody on. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 as he chases the slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2.
No.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Over to Albies. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball off the plate.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside in the low, 3-0. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Striding in, Nick Markakis. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses, throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Now a fastball a bit
One
too
ball,
low here.
no
It's
strike.
ball one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
No strike.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Austin Riley will be next. .30 pitch is in there for strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in, Austin Riley. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball one.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
One and 2 now.
Playing 12, 1-2.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Reds nothing. So stepping in, Jose Garcia, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ha! Ball, no. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Line toward the alley in left center, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Sally.
In now, Kirk Casale, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And there's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Castillo.
So striding in, Luis Castillo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. None out, runners at first and second. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So 2 on with 2 away, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 pitch. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Digging in, Ozzie Albies as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Max Fried. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Pops this one up. Casali shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna. He went down swinging to start the home first. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Through three complete, all tied one apiece. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
First offering on its way.
Yep.
Weekly hit to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. First pitch of the at-bat.
No.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No strike.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Ha!
And this one catches the inside corner for strike one. Sinker misses, ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
In now, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
2-1.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Jose Garcia. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Acuna comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Casale.
At the plate, Kurt Casale. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Playing 11. 1-1.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Reds strand a couple. Will go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now batting, Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. He's set and the pitch. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Playing 11.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on the pitch for a double.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
1 out and a runner on second base. Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Austin Riley, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ball 2 now.
Let's go Braves.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this Really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The set and the 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it misses. 3-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame
Do
over
they
with
have
sooner
any
than later.
tournaments
So
on here?
forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Luis Castillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In is Joey Votto now. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Albies.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Play 12. 1-2 to count.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Max Fried. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. And it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Freddie Freeman would be next. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Set. Here it comes. Freddie Freeman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman. The 2-1 on its way. 2-2.
Playing 2-2.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. TJ Antone will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Nick Markakis digging in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1.
Outside.
And that misses. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 4 and the Reds 1. Digging in once again, Jesse Winker. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. And it's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Freeman is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. It was a walk in his last trip. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
He pulls this one into right, and Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch, but you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin, and it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ball 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it 4-1. Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Max Fried. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ronald Acuna. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Dansby Swanson. Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Braves 5 and the Reds 1. Stepping into the box, Jose Garcia. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 0-1. Oh, that grounder got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
At the plate, Kurt Casale. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
In there, 1-1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he misses 2-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Nick Senzel will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Nick Senzel.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now back.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
From the stretch, Joey Votto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
The 2-0. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, one man out. Popped him up. Garno waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next from Cincinnati, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Reds strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Lucas Sims gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Lucas Sims.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Freeman is on his way home. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
To the plate now, Nick Markakis will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On a big swing there from Markakis, he didn't get it to make it strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Ready with another 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Austin Riley, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0.
No.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball one. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Suarez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. A.J. Minter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Duvall is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So digging in now, Jesse Winker. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-0.
Too low.
On deck, Mike Moustakas. That's on the outer edge. 3-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone. Solo shot to right center. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back, second baseman, Mike.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Fastball well outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Shane Green gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 19, Shane Green. Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Jose Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 3 runs already home here. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
At the plate now, Kirk Casale. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. 1 out and a runner on third. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Aristides Aquino will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
No strike.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Green, a former Detroit Tiger. He was acquired via trade last year. For the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
That guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. In now, Joey Votto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Drilled down the line, and a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. The relay throw won't get him. At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's the 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The set and the 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Atlanta leads it 6-5. Kyle Farmer will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher, number 52, Kyle Farmer.
Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Robert Stevenson.
Digging in now, Adam Duvall. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Duvall.
Now here's the pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch.
2-2. Ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Dansby Swanson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a double play victim last time around. Skied into very shallow right. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. To first, fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Mark Melanson.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. He was a ground out victim last time up. The pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and we are tied again. Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. And they can't run it down. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brian Goodwin, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
At the plate now, Jose Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Popped up. Freeman has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds 7 and the Braves 6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
And batting in the 7th, number 26, Raisel Iglesias. Now playing shortstop and batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
A great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a heater in there for a strike. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So the Braves down to their final out now. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Tyler Flowers will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tyler Flowers.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. One and 0. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Final strike for the Braves. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Votto is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. Cincinnati came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Robert Stevenson gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 7 runs on 14 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For Atlanta, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.